These are the most painful stings in the world. Number 6. Yellow jacket wasp. Yellow jackets are not your friendly neighborhood insects. These guys are aggressive, territorial, and quick to defend their nests. So if you accidentally get too close, or make them feel threatened, you're in for a wild ride. Their sting is intense, like a sharp, burning pain that shoots through your skin, and it's not just a quick jab. This thing is gonna linger. We're talking minutes of searing pain that you'll probably want to forget, but your body won't let you. Trust me, it's one of those stings that leaves you second-guessing every time you step near a bush or a garden. Yellow jackets don't just sting once and call it a day. Oh no, these guys can sting you multiple times. Unlike honeybees, which lose their stingers and die after one sting, yellow jackets can keep coming back for more. So if you find yourself in a swarm of them, things could get real ugly, real quick. Every sting feels like a mini electric shock that shoots through your skin, leaving you feeling like you've been zapped with a tiny bit of lightning. It's not just sharp pain either. It burns, like seriously burns. Imagine a needle piercing your skin, but with a fiery aftermath that won't go away in a hurry. But the fun doesn't stop there. After that immediate pain, you're looking at some major swelling, redness, and itching around the sting site. And if you've been stung more than once, well then, it's gonna feel like your skin is on fire. Some people even experience a full-on allergic reaction, which can make things way worse. If you're allergic, you could face swelling in areas like your throat, dizziness, or even trouble breathing. And that's when it gets dangerous. So yeah, this isn't just a painful moment. It could become a medical emergency. They're just protecting their nests, which are often hidden in the ground or in walls. If you avoid their territory and give them space, you'll probably never have to deal with them. But if you do get stung, make sure to clean the area, use ice to reduce swelling, and keep an eye out for any signs of an allergic reaction. Number 5. Harvester ant. So imagine this. You're walking through the desert, minding your business, when you step too close to one of these little guys. At first you might think, it's just an ant. How bad can it be? Oh, you sweet summer child, the harvester ant's sting is next level painful. Well, let me paint you a picture. The second their stinger hits your skin, it's like a red-hot poker being jabbed into your foot. It's sharp, burning, and oh yeah, it lingers. You'll feel it for hours. Just enough time to regret all your life choices that led you to this moment. These ants don't just sting for fun. They mean business. Their venom is packed with some of the most toxic compounds in the insect world. It's not just painful, it's scientifically impressive. And they're not afraid to use it. These ants are fearless. You mess with their colony, they'll make sure you never forget them. Harvester ants are chilling in deserts and scrublands across North and South America, just waiting for someone to cross their path. Step into their zone, and you're in for a very bad day. On the Schmidt Pain Index, they clock in at level 3 out of 4. That's right up there with some of the world's nastiest stings. But here's the thing. It's not just the pain, it's the duration. This sting stays with you, burning and throbbing, making you question every ant in existence. So, if you're ever out in the desert, do yourself a favor. Watch where you step. And if you do get stung, well, now you've got a story to tell. Number 4. Japanese giant hornet. You're out in the wild, enjoying the scenery, when you see this absolute unit of an insect flying around. Meet the Japanese giant hornet, also known as the murder hornet. Yeah, the name alone should tell you how serious this thing is. This bad boy is the largest hornet in the world, measuring up to 2 inches long. 2 inches. That's like holding a small helicopter in bug form. It's got an orange head, black and yellow striped body, and those razor-sharp wings that sound like a tiny drone when it flies. Oh, and the stinger? It's a 1/4 of an inch long and loaded with venom, not something you want to mess with. But here's the wild part. They're not just flying bullies. These hornets are predators. Their favorite snack? Bees. They raid beehives like a squad of mini tanks, ripping the heads off bees and carrying the bodies back to their nests to feed their young. It's brutal. One hornet can take out dozens of bees in minutes, and a group of them? They can wipe out an entire hive in hours. And let's not forget about their sting. This hornet doesn't just sting and bounce. It injects a venom cocktail that can destroy tissue and send your body into full freak-out mode. People have reported dizziness, nausea, and in some cases, Your heart starts racing like you're in a boss fight you didn't sign up for. Worst case scenario, anaphylactic shock. If you are allergic, you better have an EpiPen on the deck. Number 3. Warrior Wasp. The warrior wasp, aka Sinoica septentrionalis, is infamous for its sting, and it's not just hype. This insect is the stuff of legend in the entomology world. If you've ever heard of the Schmidt Pain Index, a ranking of insect stings by pain level, the warrior wasp ranks right at the top. According to Dr. Justin Schmidt himself, its sting is torture. You are chained in the flow of an active volcano. Yup, that's how brutal it is. Now picture this. You're out in the rainforest, minding your business, and suddenly, this 2-inch wasp comes at you with the attitude of a gladiator. If you're stung, you're in for a ride. The pain? Immediate, searing, and long-lasting. Unlike other stings that might fade after a few minutes, the warrior wasp's venom lingers, keeping you in a world of hurt for hours. But here's the wild part. Their sting isn't just a defense mechanism, it's a warning shot. These wasps are highly social and will defend their nests aggressively. Before attacking, they perform a synchronized drumming with their wings, which sounds like a tiny death march. That's your sign to back off, or you'll get the full warrior experience. If you've ever watched people like Coyote Peterson, Brave Wilderness, you know the drill. He got stung by one and described it as an unrelenting burning pain that radiated through his entire arm. So yeah, it's no joke. Number 2. Tarantula hawk wasp. This wasp isn't just big, it's huge. Jet black body, bright orange wings, and about 2 inches long. It's like the Ferrari of the insect world. Looks cool, but you do not want to get too close. Now when it stings you, the pain is off the charts. According to the Schmidt Pain Index, a ranking of insect stings, it's a solid 4 out of 4. That's the max, people. And entomologist Justin Schmidt, who's been stung by basically everything, described it as blinding, fierce, and shockingly electric. He says it's so intense you can't even think or scream. All you can do is collapse and wait it out for about 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes of pure, unrelenting agony. But here's the kicker. These wasps aren't aggressive toward humans unless provoked. They're actually focused on hunting tarantulas. They paralyze the spider, drag it back to their nest, and lay an egg on it. The larva hatches, eats the tarantula alive, and bam! The next tarantula hawk wasp is born. It's like something out of a sci-fi horror movie. Admire these bad boys from a safe distance. They're badass, but you don't want to be part of their sting highlight reel. Number 1. Bullet ant. You're deep in the rainforests of Central or South America. The air is thick with humidity, the canopy above is alive with sounds, and the ground below you teems with life. Suddenly, you notice something on a tree trunk, a massive ant. At first you think, oh, it's just a big ant. Cool, but my friend, this isn't just any ant. This is the bullet ant, aka Paraponera clavata, the reigning champion of pain in the insect world. Let's break it down. The bullet ant gets its name because its sting is said to feel like getting shot. Not poked, not pinched. Shot. On the famous Schmidt Sting Pain Index, where entomologist Justin O. Schmidt ranked insect stings based on their agony, the bullet ant doesn't just rank high, it's at the absolute top. It's like walking over flaming charcoal with a 3-inch nail invaded in your foot. And no, I'm not exaggerating. Here's what happens when you're unlucky enough to get stung. The bullet ant injects a venom called Ponera toxin, a neurotoxin that wreaks havoc on your nervous system. This venom interferes with how your nerves send signals to your muscles, causing waves of excruciating pain that can last for up to 24 hours. So, not only does it hurt like nothing you've ever experienced, but it also keeps hurting. It's like nature's cruel joke. And these ants? They're big. Like, scary big. We're talking up to 1 inch long, with strong mandibles and a stinger that's ready to ruin your day. They're not aggressive unless provoked, but if you wander too close to their tree nests, they'll defend their territory with no hesitation. Think of them as tiny bodyguards armed with the most intense weapon in the insect arsenal. But wait, there's more. The bullet ant isn't just a nightmare for the curious tourist. It's also a rite of passage for some indigenous tribes in the Amazon, particularly the Satere Mawe people. They use bullet ants in a coming-of-age ritual that will make you wince just hearing about it. Here's how it works. They collect dozens of bullet ants, carefully sedate them, and weave them into gloves made of leaves, with the stingers facing inward. Then, young men seeking to prove their strength and endurance wear these gloves for 10 minutes or more, enduring dozens of stings at once. And they don't just do it once, they repeat this ritual multiple times over the years. Why? To show courage, resilience, and readiness for adulthood. Talk about hardcore. And get this, the bullet ant plays an important role in its ecosystem. It helps keep populations of other insects in check, and even pollinates some plants. So while it's terrifying on the pain scale, it's also a key player in the rainforest food web. So, moral of the story, don't you ever fucking touch this ant. That's all, guys. Please like and subscribe, and always remember that when you are at top, everyone will come after you.